What's up guys, it's PK here. Today I'm featuring John's Fc3 Gen Civic Si. I would say mildly modded. I'll have a little chat with him and just talk about his build. How'd you get into cars?
I just really wanted to learn how to drive a manual. Well, I like the reliability of Honda, right? And they offer a stick Type R Si and like hatchback, but I wasn't a big fan of the hatchback. So I was like, you know what? Coupe Si, it is.
So if they made a hatchback Si and that was the only option, you wouldn't get it?
I wouldn't get it, no.
You'd rather get like a base model coupe just because it's a coupe?
I just like the coupe, yeah.
Okay. Anyone, there's no more coupe Si's, right?
Yeah, only sedans. We wanted to learn how to drive a manual. You know, we moved forward 3 years and I just modified the heck out of it.
Yeah.
To a point where it's so unreliable where it might blow up one day.
Yeah. So you joined OCX Gens, and then at that point it was stock, right?
At that point it was stock, yes. Well, not really. It had D2s. It had D2 lowering springs. But that's really all it had. I hung out that one mate, and I went to PRL, and I just ordered the intake. Started a short ramp, street intake. First thing I did. And I worked my way up to most recently installing Flex Fuel E85. So let's go back to the beginning. Okay,
Alright.
So I ended up getting the street intake, getting a little bit of power gain, like, you know, like 3 to 4 horsepower, you know, nothing crazy, but mainly just for sound, like I said. And then after the intake, first thing I did was I did the stripes, the exterior modifications.
Yeah.
Right. After that was done, my next modification was the exhaust. MA Performance catback race exhaust.
Nice shirt, by the way, dude.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Where'd you get that, dude?
PK Kaizen on Instagram. Follow him. Give him a follow.
Damn.
He'll make.
So this was your second mod, I guess?
So this was my second modification, the MA Performance quad tip race exhaust. Really gives it that really nice little deep tone. I decided, it's not loud enough. The PRL Motorsports catted downpipe and the front pipe. Mainly because I knew that the turbo spooled faster with a high flow catalytic converter. So I was gonna get a better response from the turbo. But little did I know, when I first started the car, when the downpipe was installed, it was loud. Incredibly loud, like to a point where I thought I was gonna get arrested because it was so loud. Like I was gonna get so many noise complaints, you know, in my neighborhood. Now
you have an exhaust fix-it ticket?
I have that, yeah, like two fix-it tickets. I did K-tuner.
Why'd you choose K-tuner?
Well, initially I wanted Hondata, just because I didn't really like the fact that there was going to be a big screen like somewhere in my car, right? But then as I went to car meets, you know, for OC, and I saw like the K-tuner like in the dash or on the dashboard of other drivers, I was like, you know what, this is actually pretty cool, because you're able to monitor like the temperature, like the target pressure for the turbo, like the amount of ethanol that's in your car, like a monitoring system, you know, of your car. And once I got the K-tuner, I ran the base map first for like 2 weeks, and then I went ahead and bought a TSP Stage 1 tune from Two Step Performance, and I ran that for like a good 2 to 3 months. So yeah, I got the TSP Stage 2 tune. I'm gonna do the Type R retrofit clutch from E-Man here in California. Supposedly I've heard that he does it within 3 hours, you know, and installing the transmission and all that stuff. So the moment it comes into the shop, the moment it comes out, 3 hours approximately.
Okay.
I currently have the Cobra cold air intake now.
With the race map?
With the race map, correct, yes. Because the whole time I was running on the street map.
So before you had short ram, street map.
Correct.
And now you have Cobra with the race map.
Because yeah, knowing that I have the K-tuner now, because race doesn't work on the stock tune. I installed it, sounded great, you know. I didn't really feel much of a power gain. It's difficult when you're just gaining like an extra 5 to 6 horsepower, you know. But I did notice that the temperature, the ECT temperatures did drop a lot. So that was very good just for the health of the engine. Not really much for power, but just for the reliability. Installed a Sirimoto Phase 2 strut bar. So I went ahead and installed the Sirimoto Phase 2 strut bar. after installing the PRL RaceMath Cobra Colder intake. And then my final modification was the PRL Motorsports Flex Fuel Kit E85. So I took out the stock fuel line, you know, and disabled the secondary ECT temp sensors and all that good stuff. Once you reprogram the ECU to accept E85 in the system, you need a specific tune to actually, or you need a tune to enable that ethanol. So I went ahead and went back to two-step performance and bought the TSP Stage 2 tune.